in the world?
And as it implies, going fast is key.
Okay, Rock's kind of starting his timer a little bit late. However, we're going to go into it immediately. I believe both the runners are going to be doing the recoil setup. You see, as Rox misses it against Beam, and so does Quil! Oh! We are even starting off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a beam percent race today.
Oh no! Quil gets hit by the Sparky in 1-1. Now that's a big hit for Quil. Unfortunately, he's half a room behind Rox, who's gonna go into the store. You're gonna see him do a goal game. It is a 3-frame trick to hit that goal game window. However, you can use both the A and B button and just kind of slide your fingers across both of them. And that will be able to get the goal game done fairly easily. Both runners heading into 1-2. Chooch, tell us about the Poppy Bro fight.
So, Poppy Bros, early mid-bosses in this game have very little health, and most of them can be dispatched with a double star, which you get by inhaling 2 enemies, as Rox is showing us. And
there it goes, just like that.
Succession, and it just instantly kills a bunch of mini-bosses in this
Rox
game.
almost getting perfect jump strats in the cave room. Oh, but Quil does get him! And he doesn't get bad luck from the hothead, meaning he just saves quite a bit of time on Rox. Well done, Quil. Now, we're heading into 1-3. We're going to be seeing our first ability other than Beam.
Yeah, so typically both these runners, if they had their way and could reset right now, would have had Wheel. But if in people who don't use Wheel, we're going to see Burning here. Burning is similar to Wheel in that it slingshots you forward very quickly. We have invincibility during the attack, not invincible during the end of it. However, you need to keep using it, and there's a little bit of downtime in the middle of it that makes it not the best. It also isn't extremely damaging, which makes it not that great for bosses and mid-bosses. However, it's a good movement ability this early on in the game, where you don't
and it
have
does pretty good damage
options.
too to bosses, which we're about to see in 1-4, where we're going to be seeing Mr. Frosty. Now Rox goes up to Mr. Frosty, times some burning hits. Ooh! Gets a rather weird timing, and Quil gains even more time on Rox.
Yeah, Quil handled that much better. Whenever you do the burning attack into a wall, you bounce up. And if you're too high, you're going to be out of Mr. Frosty's range with the butt of your burning attack. So it won't connect. You have to be close enough for it to hit. And strangely enough, like that little piece of fire that appears behind you does damage as well.
Now,
Quil surely ahead.
good sentence, Rox. Anyway, we have Wispy Woods, and which we're going to be seeing the same method as Frosty, except you can just bonk your head against him a couple dozen times. Or more like a dozen times, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, you
there are
have to
other
time
abilities
it,
that are
or
faster
else...
at killing Wispy, such as NIDL and
Oh,
Spark.
and Quil takes the lead!
However,
By just frames.
However, burning is very useful in 2-1 and 2-2, so we'd like to keep it through the fight. We take our attack.
Absolutely, Chooch.
The absolute state of Rox right now.
Yeah, but both runners so far very close, and they both have burning, meaning neither of which is at a huge advantage. There is sort of a luck-based enemy at the end of this tornado right here. Quil getting the luck you want from him. Rox also getting the same luck that you want. If he does a little tornado attack, you need to delay your burnings a little bit, or else you will basically go inside him until the end of your attack and get hit.
So we're again going to see another early mini-boss in this upcoming room from Quil after he grabs the Warp Star. We're going to use another double star to kill the mini-boss. And, yeah, early mini-bosses, they do get progressively stronger throughout the game. So
and as a result, we will be seeing more traditional methods of killing them.
We can't use a double star for
Quil doing the 2-jump setup while Rox does... No, wait, Quil doing the 3-jump setup while Rox does the 2. Meaning Rox will gain a little bit of time on him.
Rox decided to delete his timer, it seems. And Rox's goal game gaining him a ton of time on Quil right there.
Wow.
Sniper, would you like to talk about goal games?
I already kind of talked about it, but it is a 3-frame window. However, each frame you will go up a different height. So hitting the first frame is actually a huge difference than hitting the third frame. It's actually surprisingly a lot, and it can really make the difference between getting human best in a level segment or not.
Yeah, I mean, as we saw in Quill's PB earlier today, it actually really did affect it. Rox with that amazing flywheel feels K-man.
Oh boy, Rox is doing 2-3 wheel. So we have the Meta Knight arenas. Quil is doing the more correct method, I guess, but Rox is doing the hard strat, which is keeping wheel throughout this. This will save him time, unless he manages to fail. He gets it! That is the first time I've ever seen Rox successfully execute that strat. And he's gone for it like hundreds of times.
Rox,
but this is huge for Rox, and this is going to create what I'm hoping is going to be another lead change. However, as a result, this next boss here, TikTok, is going to be a little bit more RNG heavy because Quil is going to be using Spark. And as you see, Rox gaining some time using Wheel. Skipping right over that Spark, meaning he takes the lead right there.
Great
wow,
turnaround
that
bomb.
bonk wheel, I have never seen that before. That is cool. TikTok giving fairly good luck. Now, Quil takes the lead again, but Rox has Wheel, and that's really going to help him in this next room coming up here. Ooh, a little hiccup from Rox there. But look at this. Wow.
Wheel completely busted.
Busted. Another bonk wheel there. Dude, this is an incredible showing from Rox so far. He takes the lead again! What is this race?
It's an incredible 2-1 and quite an incredible everything else.
Uh-huh. But now we have 2-5. This is by the way, this is insane to see in a tournament setting. Because getting it past 2-3 is insane, TikTok is insane, the movement is somewhat insane, but it's actually fairly easy. And of course, also, you're skipping a couple power-up transitions, which is just free time save at that point. Look at how much time Rox has gained over Quil. And of course, due to the nature of this game being kind of inconsistent at both the skill level and a luck-based level, we're just going to be seeing even more of these amazing lead changes, and I'm so excited to see how this is going to go down.
Neither player got the sub-pixel in that more mountainous room back there. So
Alright, tell us about Paint Roller. Oh, by the way, we got High Jump, the best ability in the game. You jump high, fastest vertical movement, and it's also a really good killing ability, as we're about to see on Paint Roller.
Right, so High Jump actually has 2 hitboxes, one on the main jump and one on the cancel. Like that little blue star thing that Rox is doing.
Quil doing the task
all the way to
strat!
the top of that.
Wait, no, they both did it. I just realized they both did it, and Quil got hit. Ooh. Now, he can't just spit out High Jump because he needs it for this next boss here in 3-1, which is TikTok. I just realized there's a lot of bosses at once at this point of the game.
Very good TikTok.
Rox taking care of TikTok very well
done. I'm not talking about the app. Let's see how Quil handles it. Oh, just as well from the man. So it looks like, I'm going to assume Rox is going to go for a High Jump Bugsy here.
They both are. They already confirmed that with me. Oh boy, Rox kind of struggling with this gap here. So
the gap isn't the huge part. Bugsy's what matters in 3-2.
Yeah, absolutely. He gets good luck from the wall dude, that kind of matters too. Now, Rox going into High Jump Bugsy, which is this absolutely insane strat, like that, I don't know, some Forsaken thing came up with. Now he's gonna go into Bugsy, and you have to get the strong hitbox every time.
Oh, down throw!
Oh my god, he gets a down throw immediately!
So Rox
that is
all the
really
way down
bad, because he got the slowest possible throw. That's literally like world record for like getting down thrown that quickly.
Dude, that is drove down about our building percent.
Yep. However, so Quil gained quite a bit of lead on Rocks there. Now we're going into
attempting to type the word winning.
There's a little bit more time saved here instead of doing the sword strat against Bugsy from not having to re-grab high jump, which is one less ability transition on the way. That's two less, by the way. So you don't even have to get sword in the first place.
Quil not. Rocks essentially.
Quil doesn't even kill the flamer. That's what I do.
Tower swag.
Yeah. Out 33, pretty straightforward level. But that's pretty much the end of it. Now we're going to 3-4. This is a very it's more like really difficult. It's not quite as RNG heavy as 3-2, especially when you're doing 3-2 high jump. Tell us a little bit about 3-2, Chooch. Now, Rock's getting a pretty good start on these high jumps. Gets a very good luck, meaning that all the enemies were in his spot. Wow, that was literally perfect. Well done,
and from Quil
Rocks.
as well. He matches Rox's perfection in that room.
Now we have...
Oh, Quil accidentally getting a 6 there, costing him a little bit more time.
Now, 4-5, no, 3-5 is another one of the shortest levels in the game. And what that means is that it's gonna be done fairly quickly. It's a very simple level as well, but it has a very tricky strat that Rocks goes for at the end. I believe Quil will go for it too. He's gonna puff this block and immediately, wow, that was so good, but then he jumps over the door. Final boss.
Quil does it as well.
Quil goes in the door immediately.
And does it perhaps even better.
That was really good from both runners. Now we have 3-6. Both of these runners are going to try and skip this crash bomb sort of like cycle here, I guess. Rocks nails it perfectly. So does Quil. It's very easy for top runners, but I still can't get it down even though I have a 42. Now we have another little waiting room here.
Relevant.
Neither of the runners getting hit by the frog, who is kind of like a little luck based because he's sucks.
Rock's doing a tower swag in that pass room. So here we have the dark room. You can't see anything until you get the light ability, which is those halo dudes.
Ooh, he gets hit, but there's a high jump guy right here. But all that means is that Quil's getting even more lead because he doesn't have to pick up that high jump guy. Holy crap, this is so close. Rocks enters the gold game first, Quil second. This literally guessing can change the lead. Both of these runners will be guessing Moon because they do.
Moon is the
now Rocks gets his Moon. He gets it right. Quil gets his Moon. Oh, and he gets it wrong. Oh, that just thickened the lead for Rocks.
Extra thick.
Of course, there's the third option, the best option, which is not guessing.
Inferior option, and it does mean that you are quite a boring person. However,
it doesn't make you boring, it makes you faster on average.
The best choice, the most fun choice, and you know, like the biggest camp because it's obviously the
Imagine
best.
guessing being fun. All you do is move to another side of the screen. You call that fun? Now, we're about to see some fun right here.
I call that fun.
These runners are going to be going through this level with
having a shirt available from Mr. Shasta that represents my choice in the World 3 boss. Now, your shirt, I mean, like, it exists, but it has existed for decades. It's just a plain white tee.
Wow, Rock's getting very good slides. Oh, but he gets bad RNG, meaning he can't go for the wheel mix here. Quil gets good luck. He can go for it.
Quiz wheel.
He got wheel.
Backup wheel.
Oh, and he gets hit, but that's okay, because he can save, like, a lot of time over Rocks here.
Dude, Rock's got backup wheel. They both have wheel.
Now... Oh, they both got wheel? Did Rocks do the backup?
Yep.
Oh, cool. Now, Quil doing a little bonk there, meaning Rock's lead kind of thickens. He gets it back, even though I'm fairly sure it's faster to just abandon if you get hit in that room. But he's keeping it, which is nice, because it's cool for showcase purposes.
So currently I'm Monka S right now because I need Quil to beat Rocks to ensure that I get a better seating place right now.
Nice.
So watch out for some inherent bias in my commentary. Oh, Rocks with a terrific spark room right there, chasing that Poppy Bro all the way around. Let's see how Quil handles it.
There honestly isn't really much bias in this matchup though, because we're all friends. Like...
Oh yeah.
Like, sort of like... we have like this squad that like there's like 8 people in it. All of them are Nightmare and Dreamland runners. And we've all like kind of been carrying this game in a way, even though like we're not like all the toppest of runners, even though MK has world record. Hey, Funky runs Nightmare and Dreamland too. He has a 44. That's pretty respectable. Now Quil getting high jump here. This is new-ish advancement. It's not that new anymore, and it's like fairly easy. Oh, that was rocks. Never mind. But he hits the star, and he doesn't lose high jump. Let's see how Quil does here.
Quil playing
kind of gets a slow start. Oh no, and he loses high jump.
Jumped
This means
so
that he is
slightly early before
guaranteed
that
to be
blade
going
bank.
for 4-4 wheel mix. Let's see if Rocks goes for it. Now, if Rocks misses this and Quil gets it, that's basically a lead change right there. He's going for it. Long setup.
And he's Michael.
And he gets Mike.
Now
Ooh.
become Michael.
If Quil mixes wheel here, that could be bad news for Rocks. Let's see what happens. He turns back. He goes for the easy setup and... What? I think he managed to suck in the enemy he didn't want to suck up first. The ball enemy. He wanted to try and get the sword first, so wheel would be earlier. It seemed like he noticed it, but he ended up getting hammer, which is... Rocks got Mike, which is 1 early, and Quil got hammer, which is 1 late. I guess we never discussed that. It is a 4-frame trick, and the order is the same every time, depending on the first enemy you swallow.
Right,
Now,
so
let's
the wheel's
see,
like a
does
set
Rocks
wheel,
go
and just
for-
changes which one's first.
Oh yes, he's doing it! This is a very, very, very new advancement that was discovered just a few days ago. And that is 4-4 using Spark. And what that means is that we will no longer be using Throw. Oh, Rock's losing Spark, but then he goes back for it even though it's useless at this point.
He must be used to doing that from throw, with the strats that we've been using for decades.
Yeah. But now we do this arena powerless, and believe it or not, unlike the yeet ability or throw, it's actually faster to do it powerless. And I actually discovered my own method today that just basically makes it so it's around 1 second faster than throw, 1.5 seconds actually. I'm proud that I finally made my mark on this game today. But now we have Rocks hanging in the arena. Let's see how well he can execute this. Alright, he hits the first, he hits the mace guy on the right. Ooh, he gets hit. Now that's bad news for Rocks. He takes care of the arena fairly quickly. Now Quil in the arena. Oh no, he misses an enemy, but that's fine. He's in a slightly shaky situation. He gets hit as well. Ooh.
Final boss.
Woo! Rocks almost just died there. That's spooky.
Do you think
Now, I'm a
we'll
little
be
less
seeing
worried
any
about
soft
Quil because you
resets
should
here?
get hit in that room anyway.
Yep, that's a soft reset from Rocks.
Alright, so by pressing A, B, start select, you basically you lose 2 seconds from it, at least 2 seconds on Japanese. You lose a little bit more on American, which both runners are playing on, but optimally neither version saves any time. Ooh, Rock's kind of struggling to hit that block there, but he manages to pick up the sortie.
Swordy. Sword's a very
Ooh,
strong
Kick
ability.
Talk gives a very weird pattern,
Kick
meaning he
Talk
does
behind
his note attack first. That's very rare to see, actually, and he handled that exceptionally well. Let's see how Quil does here. Quil
Sword
gets
is
a
a very
more
strong
modern
ability in
pattern
the
where he
fact
doesn't
that
slide into you.
it has a large range and it does a
which
lot
is
of
nice.
damage. However, it doesn't have any movement advantages to it, so it's not used a ton in the speedrun. However, it does find its uses.
Rocks
in
goes
being
for
such a
early high
versatile-
jump. This is, like, apparently barely faster. It's never been timed, but it is. Because Marsh came up with it, and everything Marsh comes up with is faster. Now, we have Krakow.
Oh,
We have
that's a-
some beautiful high jump
well.
cancel movement right here, which we see Rocks going through right now.
So Krakow's the only boss in this game that has a little pre-level like this. It's essentially the developer's way of forcing you to grab high jump because, like, who would want to go up 20-something platforms like this just floating? No ability. High jump is so much faster. It's so much easier.
Ooh,
and
Rocks
it's so
gets hit
convenient.
and takes a bonk after grabbing that. Quil can gain a little bit of time on here if he plays well. And that's exactly what just happened. No bonk, hits him on the way back, meaning he gains a little bit of time back. That precious time he's gonna need. Woo! That was very risky, because if he ended up going past that cloud platform, he would need to go through the other door, meaning he can't get stone. At least I don't think he can. I don't know what that room looks like. I always turn back if I go up there. Now, we're going into one of my favorite levels, 5-2. 5-2 has so many variants of strats here, and I believe most of...
5-1, also, we didn't say much about it because it's probably the easiest level in the game.
It's the easiest, most boring stage in the game, yeah. They discovered a ball mix, but it saves such little time that it's not worth it in RTAs.
Yeah, 5-1 is boring. 1-1, pretty resident sleeper. 7-3. There are a couple levels in
Alright,
this
Rock's
game.
doing Pots Ball. He does the unsafe setup and gets it. Well done. Now he does his little rocks climb there. I'm not convinced it saves time. Quil goes for the safe setup, which loses no time from what I know. Now, are we gonna see Tonkers? No, we aren't. We're seeing a fairly simple bonkers from Rocks. Quil might go for the Tonkers strat, which stands for Task Bonkers. Okay, he doesn't. They both do fairly simple bonkers. Quil gets a slightly better fight and gets in the door quicker. Both of them ball swagging throughout this room, even though it saves time, so it shouldn't really be called swag. But now we have 5-3, the variety level. We got fastest vertical movement with high jump here, and later we're going to be transitioning into fastest horizontal movement, which is wheel.
Oh, speaking of whether or not it's swag or time save, did we ever figure out if Chooch swag is swag or time save?
What is Chooch swag?
Or Chooch ball, or whatever you want.
Oh, Chooch ball saves time.
It does, okay. I actually, the other extend it. Even further.
Rock's going for fairly risky wheel jumps here, but he takes care of it well. Now we have the Shast turn strategy here. Oh, come on, Rocks. I did better than that in my race.
It's all but one Shast turn.
Now we have Quil going for it. Oh. Oh, perfect.
Very,
a little puff at the end, but that's still pretty much perfect.
Barely any issues.
He saves some time. We're gonna burn in here again because you have no invincibility on Spikes' wheel. Okay, Chooch. Sorry. But now we're gonna have Rocks go for a fairly tricky strat here, where he goes for the triples here.
Burning.
They're actually called the Shast triples, even though the Zero was the first one to use it. Shasta was the one who kind of popularized it. Quil doesn't go for Shast triples. Now Rock's doing it's a fairly newish strat. Ooh, Quil has some more time save here against Rocks. Rocks is going to do Ball Swag, which I hate the name of because Ball Swag saves time. Like,
Ball Swag is free! Ball Swag is free!
Oh, he dies! Oh my goodness! Now Rocks. Oh my goodness! I did not expect that to happen, because Rocks is like one of he screams Ball Swag is free every time he does it, and he just took a death, resulting in a lead change. Which, by the way, I still have 100% success rate on Ball Swag, so it is free.
Guys, can we get an ah in chat for Rocks?
Done. Now 5-5. This is my other favorite level. Oh, and 5-4 is easily the best level in the game because of the different strats. Chooch Ball! Now we have Rocks going for Chooch Ball! Oh my good lord, chat. Rocks goes for a little ball jump at the end there. I'm pretty sure that saved him no time.
I'm laughing. Chat.
Quil gets a oh no! Ooh, he almost hit Bonkers there with ball, and if he hit Bonkers with ball there, that boss would explode, meaning he doesn't get burning. Is Quil gonna go for the wheel mix? He is!
It's a stone, Luigi.
Well, it's the second power, and it seems like he forgot to time it. Rocks gets wheel mix, but I don't think that's enough for another lead change. But just from Quil going for it, he lost quite a fair amount of time here.
Timing his ball.
He's gonna lose a little bit more time here from not needing an extra power-up transition.
Oh, and it is
However,
net and
Quil
net.
is still ahead by, like, nothing. Oh my goodness. Both of them did
runners
this room
execute
very
that
well.
first
I did
room
not do
very
that
well.
room very well. But now we have some wheel here. Ooh, Rox gets final boss. Going into that door. Now we got some flywheels, some epic wheel tech.
Flywheel
Over
is when
across
you
the-
turn around right before you hit the water with wheel, and it conserves your momentum. So as long as you hold the jump button or the swim
Alright,
button,
is
technically.
Rox doing ball mix? Now we got hammer mix here. This is the very first power.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how did you know?
Both runners go for hammer mix. Rox does not go for ball mix, which is a harder strat. Which is a faster strat, but you have to actually time the 4-frame window. And the fight itself is rather inconsistent. Quil gets hit at the end, meaning Rox has yet another lead change. I don't know how many there's been. This race is too good. I don't deserve to commentate this. It's also really warm in this room, my goodness. Anyway,
Ooh.
we have World 6.
Problem.
World 6 is not a nice world, as Quil already saw. He got wheel, he got hit. Now Rox, he's gonna go for this new wheel mix here that is just recently made consistent. Oh no, Quil gets Mike!
Quil
He gets Mike again! Oh no!
Quil snipes,
Oh,
but he's
no!
staying alive. Wait, Rox lost wheel?
Oh, Quil barely gets wheel at like his second last opportunity. Oh my... Wait, where did Rox lose wheel? Oh my goodness! Quil loses wheel! What is going on?
6-1, aka blank loses wheel.
Now Rox is going into 6-2 powerless, however Quil has wheel. He only has 2 health though, so I am a little worried for him. Ooh. Rox getting some kinda strange frog luck here. Now, Quil goes through this room, saving a little bit of time with wheel. He's gonna be saving
Interesting,
even
man.
more time.
Interesting.
Rox tries to go for another wheel mix that I actually discovered, but he misses it. He misses the setup. There's another wheel mix you can go for at the end of this room. There are way too many mixes in World 6. My goodness.
Ooh,
He gets the luck. So he's gonna wait here. He's gonna go right through, and he gets wheel. However, having to do that setup, Quil takes the lead. World mix, more like world wheel. Even the museum has wheel in it, so like it's literally world wheel.
I mean, World 1 is World Wheel.
Yeah, but World 1 only has one way to get wheel.
Yeah, and this world only has one way to get wheel as well. Mixing.
Oh my goodness. Now, we have Bonkers. Bonkers is one of the big roadblocks with the 6-3 wheel, and why some runners like myself will use Tornado still. This Bonkers fight, if he goes in a corner like... Quil playing it fairly safe. Oh my goodness, just like that, Rox takes the lead again. Oh no, Quil.
Ooh, and Quil not able to
This is
get
not
the
good for Quil. He needs to get another 2 hits, but that should be easy enough for him. Wow! What is going on? Someone has to win eventually. Oh my goodness. I need like a second rest here as we just go through this room with wheel. Now we have 6-4 right here. 6-4 is a fairly large time save with wheel. Not the largest, but it's fairly big. Now we're gonna go through this room right here. Wheeling through these enemies a little faster than tornadoing through them, because Tornado cannot break bomb blocks. Rox executes the room very well. He might go for a little early hop here, and it might bite him in the...
Ooh!
It does! Ooh!
Does
Ooh,
not
that
pay
Crash
off.
Bomber might have been able to kill this building. Ooh, he did not get blown up by the Crash Bomber. Will gaining some time on him. Will he go for the early order? No, he doesn't. And it's very respectable to not do that.
It's the nutshell.
Yes. Anyway, we have Quil going, taking the specific route through these series of nuts. And then we have all these nuts falling on him horizontally. Yeah. Now, we have a 6-5. If you can keep wheel until the end of... What are you
Rox
doing,
is a little
Rox?
spaghetti right there.
Yeah. If you can keep wheel to the end, this is one of the largest time saves with wheel. And you kind of need it for 6-6, because if you don't have like any good ability like Weasel or Tornado, the UFO room in particular becomes really hard as hell. Quil going for health. Now this here is the big time save with Wheel. It's literally brain dead. It's brain dead with Tornado. It's even more brain dead with Wheel. However, Quil now has 6 health. Now Rocks, there's a lot of things that could really hurt him. The UFOs, the Frosty fight, this first room, the arena at the end, which is specifically horrible. Rocks getting through the first room well. Alright, he has follows a specific movement that kind of minimizes his chances of getting hit, and wow.
Ooh, very good job from Rocks right there to go.
He doesn't get hit, that's big for him. If Quil gets hit here, that could be huge. Getting good luck from the Frosties. Ooh, he gets hit! I am surprised. Quill's dead! Oh my goodness! Now he's gonna need to grab a UFO at the end of this room. This way, he has the ability to double star with Frosty. If he does not have an ability to double star with Frosty, that's bad news for Quil. He takes it safe though, and does that, because if both Frosties don't give him the good luck, then that happens. Rocks is doing well in 6-6. What is going on? Wow!
Tremendously executed Meta Knight's fight right there from
Wow!
Rocks. With the ice physics there, it's really hard to control Kirby. You can't jump while you're in your turning animation there, which makes that fight even harder, given the size of the platforms and all of like the non-pass-throughs.
Yeah, now, Quil doing a little interesting strat here. And the result is in the spear guy not jumping. But overall, he takes care of it. Wow, actually really nicely. Now, the reason why you need to like usually soft reset before Meta Knight, even if you have like 4 health, is because Meta Knight can just be absolutely terrible sometimes. Rocks took 2 hits, which is pretty bad. Let's see what happens to Quil. Quil getting very good luck so far. 2 blocks? Only 2 blocks, but gets hit twice. Well done. Now we... Oh no, I got that luck during my race too.
Wow.
Ooh, that's a big time loss for Rocks. And it has Quil the opportunity to save some time. He goes for health. Oh my goodness, he does not want to throw this run away. Because Quil has the opportunity to make a huge catch-up in the next level if Rocks loses time in the level 7-2. 7-2, super luck base. I kind of wished it was as close as it was like in World 6. Going into here, because like
Rocks
luck
that
would
ball.
just
Swag.
destroy it. Go Brawl. Now, the mix for ball is the first frame, so you just have to hold down the button. Now, okay, in the race 2 hours ago, every single runner, 4 runners, died in 7-2. Rocks goes for, a really weird setup for Bonkers, but gets really good luck. Quil only has 3 health. Fan rolls, that's very good for Rocks. Cypress fan. Now Bugsy. You want Bugsy to charge forward, and that's exactly what he does.
Exquisite from Rock.
Now Rock's doing... He gets hit at the end, but he can just shoot out a star because he gets his next ability here, which is Burning. Let's go, Rocks. That was a really good 7-2. Quil having a very good one, too. He takes out Fan.
He did not get all 3 hits on the charge.
Bugsy charges. And now we have Fireline.
Oh, yes, from
Quil doesn't get hit.
There.
That's a little bit of a time save for Quil there. Quil didn't get hit at all in that 7-2. Very well done. However, that's not all the end of the luck. There's some weird things that can happen in 7-4. 7-5 is a fairly common choking point due to the very difficult wind tunnel. And 7-6 has Ball Mix, but Ball Mix is fairly free. It's the second ability, but it's still fairly easy to time, despite being a 4-frame trick. And then, of course, there's the one that... There's the one that defines the world, King DD. Ooh, Rocks are bonking a lot here. I'm not too sure what's going on. He might be stressed because both runners are in a voice chat right now, and I think Rocks knows that he is ahead. So that puts a huge amount of stress on Rocks. And I believe if Rocks wins by 2 minutes... No, if Quil wins by 2 minutes, then he gets first seed in the bracket phase. I think Rocks needs to win by like 6 minutes to get bracket
Rocks
phase.
dropping his ability there.
To get first seed in bracket phase, but I don't think that's happening at this rate. You can lose minutes, but it's very rare.
I mean, he could lose wheel.
He could fall in the sniper hole in this next 2 rooms.
Man, what if he gets the boost
What boost?
from the
Doesn't go for
Sparky.
UFO mix.
Nope.
Nope, he didn't. That only ever happens to Shasta, and it happens to him way too much because it never happens to anyone else. It's so rare. I believe the world record holder has gone it like once ever, and Shasta's gone it like 4 times in like the last like 2 days. It's crazy how his luck is.
Hell, I mean,
Shasta-
even if you turn to Shasta right now, I mean, he's playing NIDL.
Yeah.
You might watch him get the Sparky boost.
Oh my god. Just don't even think about it. Now we have 7-5 here. 7-5 is a pretty...
Oh,
Oh no! Oh no! His ability didn't bounce back. He needs to use Crash. He needs to respawn the Crash Bomber and rely on
Oh
luck.
no, 1 health for
Oh
Rock.
no! Oh no!
Whew, very
Oh!
close.
Quill's catching up.
This
Bard
be a-
optimally
this
saves
could
like
be
a
close.
tiny amount of time. And if the wheelie doesn't... Okay, the wheelie gives him good luck. Lucky for Rocks. Quill also gets pretty good luck from the wheelie. Meaning, wow, they just became so much closer. If Rocks gets hit at all, which can sometimes just be luck, okay, it doesn't.
Rocks
But that
survived
would...
the winter. F and chat.
Rocks
for
misses the reeler
please.
mix! Rocks! Is this it for Rocks? He wants to try it again. He wants to try it again. It's not happening. Oh my goodness, what is going on?
He almost makes it happen, and this is
Oh my
a
gosh, Rocks, give up.
unprecedented turnaround, unprecedented
Oh
strategy.
my goodness.
I've never seen anything like this
Oh.
before.
He's trying to get Wheel back, but he should be going for burning.
Yeah,
Okay,
He's already lost too
he's
much
been
time.
like unable
Oh.
to He's still going for it. Look at Quil in 7-6. So
Oh, and he gets
7-6 is the KDL like level. Oh my gosh, Rocks misses the mix again! Oh, this is so heartbreaking. What a way to go.
he seems hellbent on just getting this.
Oh my gosh, just get burning. Oh my gosh, just get burning. He's trying to mix wheel. And it's actually a very free mix, but he missed it on the first attempt. And that means it's like so hard to like set up now. He's doing like a really strange setup. Quil gets ball mix.
So Quil gets ball mix in 7-6 after a very good wheel 7-6 right there. Hammer.
Oh, he gets hammered. No, that's one late. Jay, please tell me you're recording the VC. I need to listen to this. Alright, now Didi is usually very... Oh, he gets the instant dive but doesn't get hit. Wow. That is super lucky from Quil. He gets hit for the very last hit. Rox is trying to mix wheel here. Because I don't know at this point. He really needs to give up. I'm surprised MK isn't screaming at him. No.
This is Rox 82. Ah! Hey, and there's wheel.
Rox gets wheel! Let's go, Rox! Woo! It only took you a couple minutes, but let's go!
So, Quil has just finished
Quil
with
got
the
a
orb
really good
fight.
nightmare
Sorry,
orb.
you've
He
been
only
so
takes one hit.
fixated on rocks. Orb fight is called orb because you fight an orb. And he does the same attacks in the same pattern every single time. It's all dependent on how fast you can mash.
Was Quil streaming the VC? Because if so, I really need to watch this VOD. Now, Quil going to Nightmare. Nightmare does the same attack pattern every... But his positioning can be random sometimes, which can mess you up. However, you should never really miss a hit. Says the guy who missed like 4 of them in his race earlier.
Ooh! Rock's almost getting kabooed.
Wow, what a way to go. And it looks like Quill's unfortunately just gonna miss a 39 here.
Oh, Rox gets ball mix.
However, he just has one hit left. And 40.03. Very excellent showing from Quil.
I mean, I'm guessing that Rox is making sure he doesn't, like, ruin his average race time in this tournament. Kappa. GG's to Quil right there. Do not forget to follow the runners. Following the runners in SpeedGaming races, actually, it's not optional. You're actually contractually obliged to do it when you enter the stream. So, please follow these two idiots. We love them.
Yes, we love them so much. They are so amazing, honestly. Oh my goodness. Now,
You know, I don't feel very good about that race.
Quil joins the VC. How are you doing? Also, I heard you didn't feel so
Hello.
good.
Well,
Did you? Yeah, I assume you heard what happened to Rock.
Oh god, he was screaming and yelling in the voice call.
Oh my god.
I muted myself maybe after 10 seconds because I just couldn't stand listening to it anymore. But you know, things happen. I can understand why he's so angry about it.
He was about to get the upset of the century.
Oh, I know. I know. He was ahead of me. He was literally out of getting beat.
There is like 30 lead changes that race, Quil. I'm sorry if I'm loud.
Say what?
But
now?
yeah, I'm sorry if I'm loud because I've been like really loud this entire race. Yeah.
I've
been so loud.
No, dude. He and I were both like, we were like, okay, tell me when you.
Rox misses the early hit. Ooh. But
No,
he
so
does still
he
get
was-
the hit.
Oh my
Was
God.
it a wand hit? Wait, was that a wand hit?
Let me check this.
Oh, Rox is doing this little thing he does. Oh no, he's doing this thing where he jumps around randomly when he's super frustrated. Wow.
Oh my god.
What even is Nightmare's pattern at this point?
Wait, he reset his timer?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Rox
not
taking
good.
too short hop. Alright, let me check in on Shas.
Rox finishes with the 43. But
Fine,
honestly, that's still the greatest race I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was a great race.
Oh my god, how many hits is Rox gonna miss? Dropping a couple of frames here, but he gets that final hit.
GG. GG.
That was the craziest race I've ever commentated. I am so honored to have commentated that. And even though it was so upsetting, that was still the greatest.
Quil, I'm saying hi to you in Shasta's chat right now.
Uh-huh.
Alright, can we get an invite for Rox into the on-air channel?
Alright, so how about that post-race interview?
Working on it.
I'm gonna play air grind while I talk about this.
Alright. Rox has joined the on-air. Please don't scream.
I'm blocking Thomas on every platform and never speaking to him again. I swear to God, I'm so mad. That is by far the best, no reset, the best race time I've ever had in my entire life. My entire
Somehow.
life ruined by getting screamed at in the air this entire time. I'm so angry that I got hit by this laser guy going for the stupid health in 7.5. Oh my god, I'm so mad.
Ladies
I spent
and gentlemen.
3.5 minutes trying to get the stupid mix, which I'm very consistent at. I practice that so much, like, just in case it happens in a race, okay? I practice that so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, match of the
Rox is mad.
I...
But
Yeah,
honestly,
see,
though,
I'm
we
just-
have
here's
to
the
we have
deal.
to we have to talk about
The only reason I didn't 39 that run was because I goofed Orange Ocean like crazy. I goofed that so
Yeah,
bad.
6-1 was pretty rough.
That 6-1 was really rough. Oh my god.
But Rox, we and Quil, we just gotta talk about your runs and how amazing of a race that was, and how well of a performance you guys put on. That was that honestly, even though it ended even though it ended with the upset, it was such an amazing race.
The fact that it was that close up to 7-5.
There were 30 lead changes. It was so fun to watch. It was so fun to commentate.
Like, listen, the fact that like. What happened, but the fact that we were that like literally a pinch between each other for every second of this race is a testament to our skill in this game. No
Absolutely.
And you can be like this too. Practice, 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 practice. Good stuff.
All right.
And I can't wait. I honestly can't wait to hear the commentary because Chooch and Sniper have excellent duo commentary.
Oh my gosh, I actually felt like that was some of the best commentary I've had because there was just so much action happening on both sides. It was so admirable.
That run was a huge roller coaster. I golded like 4 segments in that run.
Wow. Crazy. Did you
7:26.
Did you stream the VC, Quil?
Huh?
Quil
did,
did,
yeah. The VC? Oh, thank goodness.
I
need to watch that.
Yeah, I streamed the VC.
Anyway,
I got out of the call after 7-5. After
that, ladies and gentlemen, was honestly, it was even though it ended in a disappointment, it was still the match of the century. It was the one match we all were waiting for. There was so much suspense building up into it, with Quil just PBing left and right this week, until all of a sudden he just gets a 40-second PB out of nowhere, and now he's like 39 seconds ahead of Rox in terms of PBs.
Why was that the best race time I had? That's literally the best race I had.
Because you didn't go for dumb strats. Like 7-4 UFO.
Listen, don't take yourself down like this. You played.
I died on ball swag!
You played really well otherwise.
Okay, that was actually hilarious, not
matter.
gonna lie.
I almost got a 39 and I died in 6-6. What does that even mean?
Yeah, we all missed wheel miss. I know.
Let's be real.
I'm happy with everything except that 7-5 and that nightmare. That nightmare fight sucked. I got like 8 more hits. But oh my god,
Okay, I think.
All right, that was insane.
I think we should end it off here. And honestly, it is still such an amazing showing from both runners.
I don't.
Thank you all so much for watching this.
I said through and through. I don't really care what happens because I knew it was going to be a good race in the end of it all, and it really turned out to be.
It really was.
Yeah.
Thank you all for watching, and thank you all for bearing with our commentary, our duo dynamic.
Yeah, that was a really good duo, but thank you all so much for watching once again, and have a great day. Follow the runners, follow the commentators, follow the tournament. We're about to head into bracket.
And let's see what else is happening on SpeedGaming tonight.
Yeah.
So,
if you want to see more Nightmare and Dreamland runs, of course, check the directory. And for as of SpeedGaming, Chooch, what do we have coming up?
On SpeedGaming 2, we are going to be starting the Zelda 1 multi-category any percent in 2 minutes on SpeedGaming 2. We're in the middle of the Super Metroid DAB and A Link to the Past Overworld Glitchless on SpeedGaming 3 and 4. And on SpeedGaming 5, we have the Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer, Spring Edition.
Alright, that sounds great, Chooch. I'm really glad to have commentated that. Thank you all once again for watching, and have an amazing night. Thank you.